to get that TV spot. There might not be a spot open until 1 in the morning. Okay, well, with digital marketing, there is no hours. Okay, you can certainly get your point out there and have people see it instantaneously.
Atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always accepted. Mazraoui. Kagawa. Spread neatly. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Harry Maguire is a real presence at the back, and also someone who can play the ball out of defence or certainly take the ball into midfield. That's a winning combination in the modern game. So many teams like to do that, and I think his stats on the ball, especially running and passing, have got him right up there now.
Can he finish?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Can he find the finish? I've fallen kindly here. Goal, Sweden! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 23 minutes is number 10. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Sweden are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It's their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Sweden have their third corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Casemiro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Shaw. It's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Menu. Garnacho.
Has been indicated.
Rodri. Can he get it through? Look. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Sweden merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Sweden come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nasraoui. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams.
The attendance for this match was
impressions so far, Jim?
71,898.
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Menu. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Menu. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Saka. And he's picked out the run. Cleared without complication. And now the hit! What a hit! The save was firm.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Sweden looking to pass their way through.
Sweden surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Deftly done. There's the hit! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And we're
And getting traffic to your website for keywords you're not found for. So that's why SEM is such a popular choice for a lot of companies. Okay, let's talk about digital marketing. That's a traditional type of digital marketing channel. It's been around a long time. You know, we all send emails on a daily basis, and we probably all receive emails on a daily basis. Just not.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। जूनियर क्लर्क का पेपर हुआ है बीपीएससी का, आज क्रम में था ये, तो इसके 94 क्वेश्चन हमारे बच्चों ने हम तक पहुंचाए हैं, तो वो आपके साथ शेयर करेंगे। बड़ा मकसद होता है आपको क्वेश्चन की जो स्टेटमेंट है वो शेयर करना, ताकि नेक्स्ट एग्जाम में जब आप जाएं तो वो तैयार करके जाएं, ताकि आपके मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन ठीक हो सकें। इसमें से जो नए क्वेश्चन हैं वो आपने तैयार करने होते हैं, रिपीटेड ऑलरेडी आपने तैयार किए हुए हैं। तो पहला क्वेश्चन है बेटा, मेंबर ऑफ नेटो पूछा गया था, नेटो के मेंबर कितने हैं?
Active way to capture leads and convert them to customers, because with email you can personalize your emails and you can send your emails to a segmented audience.
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's an excellent interception. And that's a throw-in. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sweden have their second corner now. Decent hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Messi. He's played him through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sweden clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's played into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Sweden have their third corner. Great hit! He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone away. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
over.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's the goalkeepers to blame. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Kagawa. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Coming under serious pressure here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that. There's the hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Still anyone's game, 0-0. And he's intervened well there. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target. Feyenoord looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Out to the left flank. Now that's well seen too.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 27, number 14. Coming on the field. Number 10, number 25, number 38.
Rudiger. Kagawa. Ruben Neves. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Sweden are heatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's a little off target. Might be danger here. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have
valuable content. And when we talk about content marketing, we're talking about different types of assets. So it could be simply text in the form of a blog post, or it could be a video, or it could be an infographic, or it could be an image. Okay, there are lots of ways to create.
I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. That's been cut out, well played. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. Mikel Merino gets flagged offside. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yes, he'd be my pick. David Villa! Mighty close.
Villa nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Merino. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pedro Porro calmly anticipates. Subimendi. Raya can claim that. He's found a way through. Morata is flagged offside. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Williams, and he's been shifted off it. He's in, surely! Can he finish? Goal! Spain!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
The goal scorer for Spain after 38 minutes is number 7, Alvaro Morata.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Morata. Merino. It's out for a goal kick. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cleared away. He's gone for goal. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Merino. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nice bit of trickery. Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific run. Morata. It's one! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
20,000.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vertegen is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Vicario. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets his pass away. And he's let fly. And that is a routine catch.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. They've got a corner here.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nico Williams with the short one. Deftly away.
Substitution.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Oh, what has happened here? Belts one. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
That's been intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's in on goal. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's denied.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Goalkeeper's ball. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a shade optimistic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Targeted audience through that blog. And if we're not ranking organically, we can use paid to promote it, because paid search on Google, for example, basically can be right at the top of the search results. So somebody can actually see it when they do a search, because we know millions of people use search on a daily basis. You could do social media marketing, okay? So you can publish that product or service on Facebook while you're building your community, and you can use affiliate marketing to help get the word out by using CJ.com as an example. Build up a sales force of people, these publishers that are going to put your product or service out there. So to me, in the awareness stage, these are the digital marketing channels you could focus on. Now, I will say one thing about display ads. Display is part of search engine marketing. You could use display because you can reach a large number of people. So even though it's listed here low priority, in the awareness stage, display ads mean that if you're on Google's display network, you can pick and choose your sites, your demographics, keywords, topics, and audience. You can focus on all those different demographics to really attract a large number of people. So low priority, but it's probably also good to focus on in the awareness stage. So content marketing, you must create a high quality content that people are searching for. Without content, it's hard to get found. And so to me, this is, where the blog comes in. SEO, take that content, get it optimized, Okay, SEM, if we're not ranking organically, we can make sure we're at the top of the paid search results or the search results for a particular keyword. We want to be found.
Our positive nerves. The prospects are so great. The potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team. Truly, this is crunch time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's straight offside. Lindelof. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the hit! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flights at that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the shot's up. And Ribéry! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to clear it. Sweden have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh no, this does not look good. Bit too much weight on the pass. Chance! Has another go! And that is wildly off target. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. And that should get the job done. The pass is intercepted. Barcola. Nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Sweden were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Coman, such good technique. He has found the way through.
Say it. And so supporting that comes in the form of what other people say. And that could be reviews. That could be comments on a social media platform. It could be, stars on, say, Yelp or Google My Business. Make sure you do your due diligence and make sure you get people to, review you or provide testimonials, because people are going to do their due diligence before they purchase, especially if it's on Google My Business or Yelp or TripAdvisor or whatever it is you're trying to sell. They're going to be able to see those reviews. And so do your due diligence to get the reviews. And if it is a negative review, hey, that's okay. You can't please everyone. You're going to get them. That's the world we live in. Just make sure you show your upper hand, and respond could be the tipping point to getting them to purchase. Say, look, hey, this brand really cares. Responding to, according to e-consultancy, 83% of the online audience require encouragement to complete a purchase. Encouragement, what does that mean? Well, it could mean providing a promo, giving them that extra incentive. If you don't offer promo, consider it, especially on the email. And the example we looked at earlier, sending out an email means that if the promo is going to end at midnight, send that email out and tell people they have until midnight. And if you purchase today, you'll even increase it to 20%. And email is a good channel for that. Mobile can reach a lot of people through SMS. At this stage, it gives profit.
A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. To you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Cafu calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's away! It could be in here. Up he goes! Goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 15 minutes is number 9.
Sweden finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely intercepted. Lobbed in behind.
Sweden really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's been shifted off it. Nice interception. It's a sharp pass. And they've got rid. It's a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sweden clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Floats it up and over. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. There's a sharp little ball here. Not pretty.
Lucky boy, giving the ball away like that is usually put.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger. be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
Goes in for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away.
Could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Done very well to take that back. And he's in on goal. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to continue.
Engages and forces him off
The
the ball.
attendance for this match was 71,649.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's one! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pass is just off target. Doherty. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nelson Semedo. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Saka. Sweden looking to pass their way through. The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nelson Semedo. Saka. That's been cut out, well played. And the number on the board is 3. Deftly away. Cafu. Struck first time. There was plenty of power on that.
Substitution for Sweden, number 15.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Number 26.
That's going to go a long way. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Two parties separated by the game's place is truly special. The happy to take that back. Now it's Kostic. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's gone looking for safety.
71,898.
Fenerbahce are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we've seen down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, he's through the middle. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 53.
Fred. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him.
Chance for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Skriniar and Soyuncu. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 9, Edin Dzeko. Number 70, coming on the field, number 19,
Skriniar.
Siri. Number 10,
It's gone backwards. Oh, it's come loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, a delicate chip through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Talisca is flagged offside. progress now. Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sweden certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
4 added minutes have
This
been
is
indicated.
somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kostic. Spread neatly. Goes for the header! No, not the best of headers. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Here then as the first man readies himself. And he puts through his bit. And stepping up on it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing. Oyarzabal is second. Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand. Very good save. Sweden with this chance. And it makes it. That's won it! They hit.
And the fans puff out their chests proudly. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he skips past his man. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Soboslai. And he's there to get it away. Soboslai is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka gets over and intercepts. Back into the middle. Just too much on that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His
Tries a shot! Oh, it's there! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just would...
It's anyone's ball now. Onana. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is just off target. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. I've fallen kindly here. Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
It's beautifully weighted. Vicario can pick that up. And it's dealt with by the out-Russian keeper. Haaland. Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him. Adams. Saka. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
There will be one
Well,
more
there is a
minute
look
to
that
spend.
says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, he got ripped because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Diaz with the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Get a throw-in. And that's played in low. Saka with the clearance. Kovacic. He's played him through. And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance
So, Jim,
for this
what are you
match
thinking?
is
They're ahead, but they're not
71,649.
playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And now they can clear their lines. Szoboszlai. Romero. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? And here's a chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, easy pickings there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. 75 minutes played. Chance to finish. And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Early
So, time for changes. Both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Number 13. Summerside. Coming on the field.
Squeeze it through.
Number 21.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Darwin. Great ball. And the shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up at the back of the net thereafter.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Struck first time. No, not quite. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Son Heung-min! And he can clear it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Kicked brilliantly. Well, they've got it again. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And Expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You could feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it out wide. That's really well cleared. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's gone for goal. Cleared away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Almost half an hour in now. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
All we'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good foot in there. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's ambitious. Fires from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Good ball over the top.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
minutes it is. Looks for the finish. He has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Interesting ball. Rudiger. And he's intervened well there. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Rudiger gets it away.
There they go, hunting again.
That's been cut out, well played.
The attendance for this
An hour into the second half.
987.
Struck first time.
Substitution.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Shapes to shoot! Ruben Neves shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ruben Neves actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kagawa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Sweden. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal.
Always to this. And here's a chance. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Sweden seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
5 minutes left on the clock. He's in space and looking for options. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rudiger. Adams. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.